Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you for being with me again today. We got some very interesting news today, and not that we don't have every day, but these are special, I would guess. Is about prisoners from Azovstal steel plant that the Russians captured. I mean, captured because they surrendered, and it seems like they are taken to Russia for I don't know more. Discussions, I guess. So interviews, if you want to call them that way. Even though I think we all know what kind of interviews and debriefing and whatever will be. So this article comes from Ukrainska Pravda from Wednesday, the 8th of June, 2022, and this is the title: Over 1,000 Ukrainian prisoners of war from Azovstal transferred to Russia. Whoops, that's gonna be not good. Let's see. Russian media have reported that over 1,000 Ukrainian soldiers taken prisoner by the Russians in Mariupol have been transferred to the Russian Federation for further investigation. Well, if you want to investigate them, investigate them at the place of the alleged incident. But you know what that means, further investigation. Anyway, they do the whole thing. They're gonna scan. They're going to go from even beyond the time when they were born, if you want to go that far, and they will go. All right. So the source: Russian state-owned news agency TASS, quoting a source in law enforcement. All right, I'm quoting. Over 1,000 people from Azovstal have been transferred to Russia. Law enforcement authorities are closely working with them. In the near future, after conducting face-to-face interviews with a number of prisoners of war, the investigators are also planning to transfer them to Russia. How was that? So they will have some face-to-face and then they will go to Russia. Details: according to TASS's source, in Russian law enforcement, the investigators are planning to transfer another group of Ukrainian prisoners of war to Russia in the near future. The source said that over 100 people, and I'm quoting, very important here, including foreign mercenaries who surrendered in Mariupol, might currently be in Moscow. Well, I'm pretty sure they are. And then it goes here to a little bit of a background. The city of Mariupol has been under Russian siege since March 1st. Ukrainian troops defending Mariupol, including the Azov regiment slash battalion of the National Guard, Marines, border guards, and police officers retreated to Azovstal steel works, where they were besieged from late April. The Marine asked for an extraction procedure to be carried out to evacuate Azovstal defenders, while the Azov regiment called for an evacuation of at least the most severely wounded soldiers. On May 18, the General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine said that the soldiers of Mariupol garrison had completed their combat mission. Well, from beginning of March until May 18th. All right. Well, nevertheless, they retreated over there. They completed their combat mission. And unit commanders had been ordered to save their lives of military personnel and surrender. That's my add on. On 16th of May, the evacuation of seriously wounded military personnel were exchanged. They were evacuated of the seriously wounded Ukrainian soldiers to Russian-held territory. So they surrendered. You remember the Russians took the severely wounded, and they took the staff and whomever wanted to surrender, and then let's go see who's who, what's what. What did you do? And then on May 20th, the Russian Ministry of Defense said that all Ukrainian soldiers had left Azovstal. It claimed that a total of 2,439 soldiers had left Azovstal's bunkers since May 16th, and that those soldiers are now considered Russian prisoners of war. On 6th of June, President Zelensky of Ukraine confirmed that over 2,500 Ukrainian soldiers from Azovstal are being held by the Russian troops. The Chief Intelligence Directorate of the Ministry of Defense of Ukraine is working on releasing them. Well, we'll see if they're going to release. They're going to release them. They're going to release the ones that, well, release them alive or dead. Let's start with that one. Eventually, they probably will be released, but that matters if you're cold or if you're warm when you're released. Then yes, probably uh, the ones who do not present any interest for the Russians uh, will be exchanged or released at one point. It's useless to have them if you can't use them, as terrorists or foreign fighters, or how do you call the other guys, mercenaries. But I'm pretty sure some of them will never be released, or will be released after the Russians drain every last drop of information out of them. And I'm pretty sure there will be trials and all that, and the TV is going to show them, and they will confess all the crimes, quote unquote, they committed and all that. I mean, it's war, things happen, right? And not only that they just happen, but you're really actively involved in shooting other people. So yeah, things happen. Sometimes you make mistakes. So we'll see. It's going to be very interesting to find out, and I'm looking forward to find out more details on the ones that will be specially, they will have a special treatment. And those would be foreign fighters, mercenaries, maybe foreign military leaders from NATO, if there are such individuals over there, and the heads of the Azov battalion. Well, these will be the people of interest and more. Obviously, they could find more when they didn't stay over there in Azovstal just to, defend what? The plant. The plant was already encircled. While there were people going to work, so that thing with defending that military position was just a, whatever. The guys fought over there. They were ordered to defend it or not to give up. They thought they would be, extracted somehow. The, I don't know, American black helicopter is going to come in the middle of the night undetected by the Russians, and they're going to get them all, going to suck them out and spew them into the other side in Kiev. I was about to say Kosovo. Not yet, not yet. Kosovo is coming in about, I would say, a year. Kosovo will be all over the place. In the news, I'm talking. Kosovo, Bosnia, Serbia. Just pay attention. These things will escalate in the Balkans. The signs are already there, mildly at times. But if you look deeper, you're gonna find out who's doing what. Nevertheless, good for 1,000 people that at least they are alive. But sometimes you wished you were not alive when you are in your enemy's hands. So I'm guessing they are not that happy, and they shouldn't be. But nevertheless, we'll find out, and I will keep you updated as soon as I find anything more about this subject. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just. See ya.